Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome into another episode of ReCap. It is A-Lab. I'm here tonight paying homage to the birthday boy, Ben, wearing my Oakland script. So if you haven't given a shout out to Ben yet, hit him up. Tell him happy birthday. He's celebrating in Texas with his wife and some friends. So he's off to fun and better things than ReCap tonight. So give him well wishes, would you? So we have the IG Live connection all set. If you're on Twitch, go ahead and give it a refresh to make sure that it's synced up. If you came in before and are coming back, just give it a quick refresh to your browser, your app, your phone, whatever it is, and we'll be good to go to get the show started tonight. We got a ton of good hats to show off tonight. Love is in the air. We got a lot of styles in the Valentine's Day pack to show off. We got some NHL goods as well. We got some app exclusives. It's a lot of good stuff this week on ReCap, and even next week's is pretty crazy too. I can't wait for next week's for you guys too. But it is a dynamic duo tonight, not a trio, but a duo. But we have in the house Tim Furry Taylor.
What's going on, chat? What's up, Austin? Good to see you, man.
What's up, brother? How you doing?
What's up with you and Ben not being in the same place? I'm feeling like you guys just kind of switch bodies every, so often. Like I did last week with Ben, and I'm doing this week with you.
I know. Yeah, and last week was a busy week for sure. So we're not stopping in 2025. No. We're keeping it rolling. So had a lot of stuff I had to get taken care of last week. That I had some meetings I had to wrap up, so was unable to join. Ben's out partying. He's off doing better things tonight.
Yeah.
So
but you know
good for him. But we got some plenty of hats to show off tonight. But all around good stuff. It's the Hat Club community's favorite season, I feel like. So the community loves love, and we have
how can you not
variety pack this year instead of sweethearts. So there's a massive amount of styles, and I'm excited to show them off. Did you get any for promo? Or
I did get some for promo, so people may be seeing Loverboy Tef tomorrow for the drop. That might actually really be a thing. But super excited. I mean, the pack came together really well. I really think that this year we do a really good job of Valentine's Day every year, but I think this year there's something in here for everybody. So
yes, that is exactly what I said to the design team as well. Is that like last year's, I'm not a big like velvet satin guy, so like I didn't pick up last year's. I just look ridiculous in it. So even though I thought the design was really cool, but I said to the design team this year, I felt like this one had something for everybody. If you can't find something in the pack this year, there's something wrong with you. So, but yeah, let's say hi to everybody in chat real quick.
Yeah.
I am going to pull up site sleepers for you, but
yeah,
it's good to see everybody. Yes, the Off the Dome podcast is doing their top hat of 2024. And yeah, Thugnificent, saw your comment there. Yeah, I did. I made it to the Elite 8, but I got beat out by Davey. So Davey's Phillies Panda absolutely crushed it. Beautiful crown. I own it myself. And it's it's an honor to be beat out by that hat.
No, it was
it's good stuff. Good crowns all around. I think the finals is 2-piece Nat and AB. So go cast your vote. A couple of great crowns there. So good stuff to see. Shout out to everybody though that was involved. They're amazing crowns done in 2024. So no misses at all. Tef, I think you had one in there too. One or two.
Yeah. It was my first year, putting things together in 2024 as far as hat design. So I was honored to get the nod from the tournament. So appreciate you guys. Motivation this year to get more hats into the tournament as well. But big shouts out to everybody that had one. I mean, again, this is Off the Dome. Shouts out to them for doing this every year. I feel like they're at the point now where it's got to be like March Madness, where you got to figure out what hat is your hat of the year, and like picking the bracket once it's set. I feel like they're at that point now. But I mean, again, it's a great opportunity to highlight, what everyone's doing, everyone's creative abilities. Right. So big shouts out to them for creating a platform like that where folks can actually really see what creatively is out there in the hat space beyond just, one specific store. So big shouts out to them for doing that. But yeah, Yeah, I'm with Chad a little bit, and I love Nat's hat. I have the funny thing is the hats that have been beating out the other hats are the ones I don't have. So I don't have the Pan Dulce.
Yeah, exactly.
And
I don't have either of them that
mm-mm.
are in the finals. I tried getting the Pon Dulce and AB sold it underneath my feet.
Oh
So
man.
he went to LA. I told him, AB, you got to grab that hat for me. And then he's like, oh, I gave it to my father-in-law or something like that.
Oh
I was like,
man.
come on, man, boss before family. So
That's how it works. It's always family. It's always work over family. It's never the other way around. Not at all. Um, but no,
Da-
but yeah.
Davy is in chat and she was wondering why her messages weren't going through, and it was because she was logged into the Hat Club account already, so, and
Ah,
not her personal.
got you, got you.
Yeah,
So,
but
mhm,
yeah, huge shout out to everybody that's involved in the tournament. Go vote for it. I think it's in their stories only, but you can go ahead and cast your vote, and I think the winner will be chosen tomorrow.
mhm.
But good crowns all around from everybody that was entered into it. So, but I digress. We have hats to sell in 2025.
Yes,
So
we do.
let's get into some site sleepers, shall we?
Mhm, mhm.
Let's see here. I don't want to share that one. I want to share this one. And it's almost baseball season, folks.
Yeah.
Almost baseball season.
Feel spring training coming around the corner.
Spring training hats are officially upon us.
Mhm,
These are the official on-field spring training hats. We have a big mix of hats to show off.
mhm,
So as you can see with these hats, it's more of um, that moisture wicking material that it's made out
mhm.
of
Yeah.
for the crown. So like that's the purpose of the spring training. They try and go more athletic with the spring training designs there. So all made of this. It used to be called Diamond Era. I don't know what they're calling it now. I used to love it when it was a Diamond Era technology. It kept your head super cool. Used to use it as like the hat I would take when I would go golfing.
Mhm.
Because your head would just stay super cool the entire time. But
Yep.
it's very similar material that it's made out of for this year's spring training. But we have a big mix of teams. These are also available at the store level as well. So we have Dodgers, Diamondbacks, and obviously the AZ store is going to be stocked up on these with spring training being in AZ. So if you're out in the AZ for spring training, swing by the store, pick up one of these. The Cubs, super clean on the Cubs. They are black nasties on these pictures, but I could have sworn that some
Mhm.
of them were grays. So I'm going to
Hmm.
check back in on that. We have the Yankees. That one should have just never been ordered. We have the Houston Astros, the San Diego Padres, San Francisco Giants, Texas Rangers, Atlanta Braves, Chicago White
Mhm.
Sox, which I think is actually super clean, that gray
I do
solid
like that gray. Yeah, that
crown.
gray is clean.
The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, the Baltimore Orioles, the Oakland Athletics. I don't know if they're calling themselves the
Mm.
Oakland Athletics this year or if it's just the Athletics or California Athletics. I don't know what the fuck they're going with, but right now it's listed on their site as Oakland Athletics. Seattle
Mhm.
Mariners, Kansas City Royals, another one that shouldn't have been ordered. Uh, Cleveland Guardians, Tampa Bay Rays, and that is it for spring training. So now to get into
Yep.
the Hat Club customs. So we have, I believe this is a restock or something that we dropped at the store and are bringing online for the first time. But
Mhm.
a Shohei Otani side patch, LA Dodgers script hat, black crown, royal top visor, royal button as well, black sweatband, pinky on this one. So pink
Mhm.
UV, very good, clean hat, good Otani hat. I don't think
Yep.
I've seen a Otani hat that we've dropped that has been a miss.
Not yet.
My New York Metropolitans. So this is one that I
Ooh.
might pick up myself because I've been saying how much I like this colorway that we've been doing. We've been sneaking it onto the website in a
Mhm.
number of different teams. Like we did a Giants, we did a D-backs. I forget Dodgers maybe was the other one that we did, and now
Yes.
it's the Mets' turn. So about damn
Mhm.
time. So we got a navy crown for this one, graphite top visor, graphite button, the metallic baby blue side stitching along with the metallic silvers. Um,
Mhm.
And I'm not sure if that's pewter on the side or if it's
It,
just the gray stitching.
no,
It kind of looks like
it's
it might
Peter.
be the pewter.
It's Peter.
So and then the white NY logo, good looking crown, good gray as
Mhm.
well. Everybody knows I'm a sucker for a good gray or a good green. So that
Mhm.
one might have to come home. Another very solid everyday wear, Oakland Coliseum, RIP. Uh, so side patch there, team color crown, solid. Ain't a damn thing wrong with it. Hat Club interior label on this one, and a
Mm.
good gray on underneath. So, and then team color baddie as well.
I liked when we showed this one off last week. I thought that we did a really good job on that side patch. That's definitely what
Mhm.
I'm gonna spin the block on and try to grab as
Oh
well.
hell yeah! And then I won't like go into every single one in depth. I'll show off a couple of my favorites so far, but we have a slew of uh A-frames that came in, which is a solid black, but it's got the like graphite pewter metallic threading on a lot of these and silver.
Mm-hmm.
So very, very clean crowns, like definitely everyday wearers, definitely ones that if you just need to throw on a hat and go out the door. Like these hats are them. So
Mm-hmm.
Chicago Cubs is one of my favorites. The
Mm-hmm. I like how this
1990 All
came
Star
out.
Game side patch on this one. The Seattle Mariners is also a favorite of mine, so I need to find that one. But we have it in the Cubs, the Astros, the Yankees, the Dodgers. There's a V backs. Everybody loves a V backs. Pretty clean on that one. Um,
Mm-hmm.
the San Francisco Giants, San Diego Padres. There is the Seattle Mariners. We
Oh
don't
wow.
often see the combo of the 2023 All-Star Game side patch with
Mm-hmm.
this front logo, and I'm digging it.
Yeah, I think the last time, most recently, was the wool pack that we had at the end of January. That one that I think Jorge did had that
Mm-hmm.
combination, but I do like it. I think that's definitely something I'd like to see more of in 2025. That
Yeah,
combination with that side patch.
yeah, it's sick. It's sick. I like it. Grambo, chat is not frozen for us. Uh, So yeah, just everybody give it a refresh. I know I had to restart the stream. It was because IG wasn't connecting properly. So we had to make sure we
Hmm.
got everybody in from IG as well. Angels is a super solid one. Cleveland Guardians, Indians eye logo.
Hmm.
Detroit was also a personal favorite of mine with the Tiger Stadium uh, side patch there and the D logo there. Very clean. Ain't a damn thing wrong with it. So we have those. And then we had some Otani. We had some Otani A-frames come in the 940. So this one we've done in a fitted. I don't know if we did this side patch on the fitted though, but we did this front logo and color combo on the fitted. So
Hmm.
this is a good gray, but that's a nice one too. The anime logo on the front. I know that's a crowd favorite in the office for that logo. Um, and then we also have a classic Dodger blue with the Otani 50 home runs and 50 stolen bases side patch.
Hmm.
And then there's one other one that is the side patch I'm seeing. Wow, that definitely did not come out right.
Yeah, it's a
We
very
got we
close.
gotta hit up we gotta hit up the team on that one. The side patch is all the way over on the front of the crown. So yeah, we'll get on that one and get back to you guys. But that we'll have that reshot and
Hmm.
hopefully one that's not a mistake there.
Yeah, but I do
Uh,
like that one. I
but
do
yeah,
I do like the side patch. Not the placement of the side patch, but that side patch is really nice. I like that one.
yeah. I wish that the detailing was a little bit better on the face. Not gonna lie.
Mm.
So, but yeah, we definitely got to get that taken care of because I've never seen that in my life.
Mhm.
Davey says let's make this side patch as a front logo and call it a day. Uh, all right, I don't disagree, Davey. And then last but certainly not least, we have the Mitchell and Ness NBA fitteds that dropped. Warriors is pretty damn cooked
Mhm.
on this style. I think a couple of them sold out for this pack, but yeah, these did very well. Toronto Raptors, Phoenix Suns.
Mhm.
It's going to take forever clicking back and going back. Chicago Bulls. This one I think was one of my personal favorites, especially because that Bulls patch is pretty sick.
Yep, I do like the double X on that side patch. It's very clean.
Vancouver Grizzlies. That was a starter jacket I had as a kid because I was a poor kid, so I never got the team that was actually my favorite team. And what I got was the Vancouver Grizzlies. So, but still a cool jacket at the end of the day.
No, still a fire jacket.
Yeah. Lakers with the 75th anniversary side patch there. Good looking crown.
Mm-hmm.
And then Boston Celtics as well with the 75th anniversary patch there. But that is site sleepers, folks. Good stuff that dropped over the past few days.
Very good stuff. Very good stuff.
All right. So up next, we have the main event for tomorrow, which is Valentine's Variety Pack. So this one didn't have the sweethearts theme to it, as we've seen in years past. But we did, still want to celebrate the day and celebrate the holiday. And we have a massive amount of styles, I believe, in total. Let me see here.
Yeah, I think we
in
have.
total it is 21 fitteds and 6 A-frames, which Tef is going to go through now. I know I have my personal favorites in the pack, but like Tef said earlier, there's something in here for everybody. And I don't think I've seen more like people just liking different ones than this pack. Like it's not one that there's like a unanimous favorite. This one feels like it's very even across the board.
No, I agree. Like I said, we're going to go through all of these. For those of you that are like, "Oh my gosh, do you guys have A-frames?" Short answer is yes. So we're going to go through the 5950s first, and then we're going to go through the A-frames, because some of the hats, there's variants that you guys will kind of see are a little bit different between the 5950 styles and then also what you see with the A-frames. So first up, and all of these will have at least the fitted variants will all have I believe it's a pink UV. All of these have pink UVs. So whole 20 clip of pinky. So first, or excuse me, no, this is the first one.
And of course, we got a whole 20 clip of pinkies, and then you show off like a gray.
Yeah,
starting off with my personal favorite from the back.
Yeah, so Sweetheart Cardinals. So the top visor is actually pink, and you have more of that cardinal red here. Cardinal red on the top button, gray UV, black guts. We do have the Hat Club badge on the inside of the sweatband. All of these, I believe, are made in China. And these will be releasing tomorrow, the usual time. So 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Side patch of the 2006 World Series. Again, here you have the two different colored birds. One is actually one is the pink, the other one is the red. And this bat does look to be metallic gold as well. So very, very solid crown. And
yeah, I think the birds being two different colors, so scientifically accurate for male and female there. And then also the fact that it's mirrored on the patch, I think was an amazing detail to do. So John cooked up this patch. John cooked up last year's pack. John cooked up the whole pack, and he cooked up last year's too. So I think he's knocking it out of the park for Valentine's Day stuff.
So detail wise, because I know you guys like to get things like really close in the camera. So the bat is actually metallic gold, and this stitching here for the cardinal script is actually metallic silver. So you can actually kind of see it, in the light. Yeah. So the cardinal script is actually metallic silver. The bat's metallic gold, and then you have the two pink and the red birds. So the sweetheart birds, as it's called.
That it was already in my one spot, but I think that's a permanent stay in the one spot now. I didn't even realize it had the metallic silver.
Very solid. No, very, very solid pick. Next up, now our pink UVs. We have the Los Angeles Angels. So this is more of a tan. Then you have more of a darker cilantro green here for the top visor and also for the button. Going into the side patch, you have the 50th anniversary of Angels baseball. So you have like a teal that's on the inside of this. You have more of a coral pink for the A, and then you have the outline of this patch is actually metallic gold, as well as the halo on top of the 50. Go to the Batterman, you have the same combination of gold, coral pink, and then green here, as well as gold for the Batterman. Like I said, pink UV, black guts, Hat Club badge on the inside of the sweatband, made in China. So very,
Uh,
very solid hat.
yeah, so couple things on this one. This one's the official crown color is apricot.
Apricot, okay.
And then I like Chief's comment. I didn't know AI could feel love, but John begs to differ. So yeah, he
Oh
really puts it up for love, you know,
no, big shouts out to John, man. He did his thing with
for
this pack.
someone that's computer programming. He really
You
knows.
know, it's like iRobot. You know, you can
Mhm.
he can dream. He can have other types of emotions. So next up, we have another good gray, pink D-backs
So
here.
you just flat out lied with the
I did.
overall
I
pick.
just I'm just lying to people, of course. Uh, that's what we do here on recap. But
Yeah,
really good two-tone here, pink and brown top visor and button. Arizona D-backs. On the scales, you have more of like that almost like darker green. So you've seen this a lot on our Arizona exclusives that we've done with D-backs. The outline of this is metallic copper. You have more of that kind of fuchsia magenta color in the inside here of the drop shadow of the D-backs logo. Then you have the 98 inaugural here. So you have pink layered into more like a metallic copper into a brown. That green snakehead kind of matching the scales in the front logo. Then for the Batterman, we have brown, we have that like matcha green almost, and this is actually white. So this is flat stitch white. I don't believe it glows in the dark, but please, anybody in chat, correct me if I'm wrong. Gray UV, black guts, Hat Club badge on the inside, made in China.
very nice. Yeah, that one I know is Davey's personal favorite, and she's gonna be picking it up. Davey rocks a lot of brown, so I'm not
Mm-hmm.
shocked by that. So,
Nope,
but
definitely gotta like shouts out to the ambassadors that were selected. I was selected to promo this pack, and definitely is my favorite for a lot of different reasons. But we'll get into that. So we have three of the 5950s that we've shown. Next up, pink UV. We have another Los Angeles
ooh,
Angels, but this one is a two-tone. So before we had the Disney logo here, which was the
mhm.
apricot and the basically you could say almost like tealish green here. Now you have the two tones. You have the brown with the black red top button. Then you have inside of the A, you have metallic copper for the actual halo. Then you have metallic green, and then metallic red is the full outline of the front Los Angeles Angels logo. For the side patch, you have the what is this? The MLB All Star Game. I think this is a 2010 All Star Game side patch. Then for your Batterman, you have that metallic copper, you got red, and you have white. Like I said, pink UV, black guts, Hat Club badge on the inside. That's going to be made in China.
I think we're gonna have to ban Chief from chat. I think we're gonna have to
Yeah, this one.
put down the ban on chat on Chief. So,
Well, Chief, if you like brown hats, I got another one for you. Good old Houston Astros. This is actually the interconnect, right? Logo for them for the Astros. So you have the pink UV, black guts. So here you have the copper open star with the metallic red halo going around the open star. For the side patch, you got the 35th anniversary, so 35 years of Colt 45s and Astros baseball. I really like this patch. I know I talk a lot of stuff about this last year, saying I don't like the 35th as much, but the way this was executed was really, really dope. The 35 is actually it's like metallic gold, but then the red
okay.
is the drop shadow behind it. So I think that's
Yep.
a really, really tough detail of that. Then on the Batterman, you have copper, you also got red, and you also have white. So for the hats that look the same, you're kind of going to notice that the Battermans are pretty much the same.
Hmm.
Um, so pink UV, black guts, hat clip badge on the inside, made in China.
I think this is very much like chocolate box inspired for those ones.
Definitely was. And again, just because Chief said he likes the brown hats, why ruin a bad thing? Just keep going with brown hats here. Pink UV, Chicago Cubs. I really always like the, as Ben calls it, the Angry Bear Chicago front logo for a lot of reasons, but specifically because of what we do color wise with the front logo. So out of the outer ring is metallic red. Interior is going to be that metallic copper. Bear face is white. This is a darker shade of brown than the actual hat itself. So like I said, black top visor, red button, brown crown color. 1990 All-Star Game here for the side patch. You have metallic copper in there, metallic red. And then you also have metallic gold for the banner here, as well as for the numbering for the 1990 Chicago, and then the stars all the way across the top. Again, same Batterman as what we saw with the Astros, as well as the Los Angeles Angels. Pink UV, black guts, hat clip badge on the inside, made in China. Very, very nice.
Yeah, I dig that one. That one's up towards the top for me. So I think good looking crown, and I'm glad it's a pinky too. I think it
Indeed.
does it justice by being a pinky instead of a good gray.
So next up, we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna switch it up a little bit. Go to my hometown, Pink UV. We have the Atlanta Braves. So
That one
this
is a
hat in
nice one.
particular is like one of my personal favorites of the pack. Um, I just really love the detail of the pink rose in the front. This whole A is metallic gold. So there's
Okay.
no other threading in that. So that's an all metallic gold. For the side patch, you have the 1995 Welcome to the Show patch. So inside here, the World Series, the globe is fully copper with gold lines. World Series is all metallic gold, as well as the show down here. You have green, you have red, and then for the Batterman, you have all gold, black, and then you have green on that. Pink UV, black guts, hat club badge on the inside, made in China. Very nice hat. Very well
And
executed.
I thought I saw Chief. I wasn't able to watch on the wall today on Hat Club LA, but I think I saw Chief rocking this one today.
Like I said, when I saw it for promo, I was like, yeah, that one's coming home. So
The
IG
Cubs
chat is
is a pinky CG.
yeah,
The Cubs
yes,
is a pinky.
pinky. Cubs is pinky, just like this one. So yes, for IG chat that is asking, the front logo is a little bit larger, but I think when you actually curve the brim and put it on your head, it's not as crazy or not as large as it looks with a flat build like this. But still, I think it's just a really nice detail, personally. But I don't mind the size being a little bit larger for the graphics. Next up, going back to the Browns a little bit because it's Chiefs' favorite color combination. Why not?
There
so
you go, Shauna. You tuned in just in time, bud.
San Francisco Giants. So you have black top visor, brown bill, red. So we're kind of flipping it a little bit here from what we did before, which was black crown color, and then you had your black bill. Now we're doing brown bill, black crown, red button. Batterman's going to be metallic red, metallic copper with white. Your side patch is going to be the Candlestick Park patch, which I think was executed really well here. You have Candlestick Park, that's all metallic red. The interior of the field is metallic red. Some of the seating in here is metallic copper. And then the outline of the stadium itself and some of the field is actually metallic gold. Pink UV, black guts, hat clip tag on the inside, made in China.
That one's pretty dope. Pretty dope. Not my
Mm-hmm.
favorite, but it is a good looking crown.
Mm-hmm. This is one I heard a lot of people talking about. It was definitely close for me when I was picking the hat that I wanted to do for promo, but very solid. Next up, we have the Philadelphia Phillies.
Mm.
So this is actually not really white. So I'm going to hold up this hat so you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about. So this is actually more of like a seashell or like almost like a bone color. It's not white. You see that kind of also here. So you have more
Okay.
of like that, like I said, seashell for the P. The star itself is actually metallic copper. Going into the side patch, Big Show's favorite side patch, if I do say so myself, 1996 All-Star Game. The one thing I do like about this is it's kind of similar to Wilder's Pan Dulce. Each word here in the side patch is a different color. So all is
Okay.
going to be metallic red. Star is going to be pink. And then game is going to be metallic copper. The bell itself is going to be metallic gold. And then the Phillies up top is going to be metallic red. Your Batterman here, same as the Batterman for your San Francisco Giants. So you have that combination of metallic red, metallic copper, and that white, pink UV, black guts, hat clip tag on the inside, made in China.
Damn. Best of AZ says his New Year's resolution is no more V backs. What if I had the Venusaur V backs restocked? Would that break it?
No, I think he means I think newer ones.
No more new V
New
backs.
ones.
Okay.
We can give it a break.
It has been done quite a bit.
Yeah. And then the last of that series of, black top visor, brown top bill is going to be Austin's favorite team, the New York Yankees. I'm kidding, Austin. I know it's not your favorite team. Black, black crown color, brown top visor, red button. This is probably my favorite detail of this hat is the poker chip patch. We've seen it done a lot of different ways, but I really like how we integrated the colors of Valentine's Day into this patch. Kind of give you guys a closer up view of it. So the inner ring where the stars are for the New York All-Star game is going to be a metallic copper, alternating with metallic red, metallic gold on the outer part of it, the interior part of it that's right next to the 1942 is metallic gold. And the inside of this is actually, it looks to be, no, I thought it was pewter at first, but it's just a darker graphite gray. Batterman's going to be the same as what we saw in the Phillies and the San Francisco Giants. And then
Whoa.
pink UV, black guts. What?
AB just said Jimmy to the Warriors.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Damn.
Craziness.
If true.
If true.
That's crazy.
Pink UV, black guts, Hat Club badge on the inside. And this is going to be made in China. Now, come on, Austin. You have to tell me that this is not a good side patch. You can't tell me this is not a good side patch. I know that.
Yeah, I mean, it would have looked significantly better if it was a Brooklyn. If it was a Brooklyn Dodgers, I'd agree with your statement. But it's on a Yankees hat, so I can't agree with it.
JM, I tried. He was very close. He was like inches away from saying something nice about the Yankees. And just for that, I'm going to show another Yankees pink UV two-tone here. So similar to the Atlanta that I just showed, with the fact that we're using a rose behind the actual front logo. So you have green top visor, pretty standard green to what you see. The green actually matches the green that you see on the bill of this Braves. So similar type of green, black top visor, black button. So you have the rose behind it, so green and red. Then on the side patch, you have the Rolly patch, which kind of actually looks like a poker chip in itself, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
You have the metallic red on the interior here, then the actual World Series, and then the wreath around the outer ring is going to be your metallic green, and then the outer ring of this patch is going to be metallic gold. Your batterman, you're going to have green, black, and white. Like I said, pink UV, black guts, Hat Club badge on the inside, made in China.
Yeah, I think the intention on putting a rose on that one was like to represent more of a funeral scenario where they're, dropping a rose on a casket because that team's dead.
Oh man.
But the rumors are true in chat. I'm looking it up right now. That is a crazy trade.
Yeah, and it's crazy because Jimmy's already said that he's not signing an extension with the Warriors. And
right.
I thought that was going to be enough to like keep them away, but I guess clearly it wasn't. They could change his mind.
I feel bad for Andrew Wiggins, man. Like he feels like he's not getting much love, and he's a good player.
Great player.
Like he's bouncing around all over the place.
You just got a championship with him within the last 5 years, so there's no reason he should be bouncing around like that.
No,
so but either which way, dude. Like I said, that Luka trade showed you that everyone's expendable. Anybody can be moved.
That Luka trade is crazy. Yeah, we got a lot more hats to show off. We can talk about the NBA trades at the end, but yeah.
So next up, we have a different style here. So we have the red and black two-tone. So here we have the Texas Rangers. I know a lot of you guys have been saying, y'all don't make enough Texas Ranger hats. Well, here you go. Red and black two-tone. So black button up top. So your traditional Texas, the outline of the Texas, not the drop shadow, is going to be metallic gold. Going into the side patch, you have the 1995 All-Star Game patch. So the parts of the star are going to be metallic gold. Stitching across for All-Star Game and Texas Rangers is going to be metallic gold. You have metallic red in the heart of that star. And then you also have, it looks like just flat black. I thought it was metallic black pearl. I was trying to move it in the light. Then on your batterman, you have black, red, and white. Like I said, pink UV, black guts, Hat Club badge on the inside of the sweatband, made in China.
Super clean. There's ones in there that I like more that are the same colorway, but I think it's a good crown. Good for the Dallas people.
Yeah, and yes, Shrink, these are going to be true to size. So these are all China. So get your regular size. I got a 7/3/8 in the Atlanta, and it fits me perfectly. Next up, in this same two-tone colorway, Detroit Tigers. I saw IG chat talking about this one a little bit, as well as Twitch chat here. Very, very well executed. Reminds me of Gaze's that we did for the 12 Days of Hatmas last year. But very, very well executed. Again, the pink rose with the green stem. Old English D front logo. So this is actually white. It's not seashell or bone. So you have red top, red crown, black top visor, black button. Side patch, you have the Roar of 94, which I think this is one of the first times I've at least.
That's what I like about it too. And You know, like it kind of reminds me of like a Pokeball. You know,
It
like
does, yeah.
the way that the patch is set up with that stripe in the
Mhm.
middle. Might have to figure
Yeah.
out some way to incorporate that in the future.
So you have this. So the Roar of 84, I said 94, 84. So 40th anniversary. I really like to see this used on more Detroit hats. I hope this is motivation for us to do more. Same Batterman that you saw on the Texas Rangers. Like I said, pink UV, black guts, hat club badge on the inside of the sweatband, made in China. Oh yeah, Vibe Conda, it did. This is the yeah. Thank you for reminding me of that. So he was talking about the flight pack Detroit that we had. It also did have that patch. So
Okay.
their design team is already doing it. Next up, we have, hmm, yeah, we have two of these that are in a similar style. So I know Wilder's going to be upset about this one, but if you didn't get enough V-backs, we got more for you. Two-tone here, off-white crown, black top visor, black button, V-backs logo here. So the outline of the V-back is going to be V-back logo. It's going to be gold. You're going to have, there's no metallic red or metallic black pearl in this, but the outline of it is going to be gold. 2001 World Series on the side patch. That's normally my biggest gripe about the 2001 patch. It always seems to be super small, but here it looks really portioned well with the front logo.
Yeah.
So here you have that metallic gold for the 2001 in the year, and then there's metallic copper for the underlining of that. The rest of it's just flat white, and you have copper for the globe behind it, metallic copper, excuse me. So then you have metallic gold Batterman, black and red. Like I said, pink UV, black guts, hat clip tag on the inside, made in China.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are saying that they're sick of V-backs, but like that is a beautiful execution of it. Like,
Very, very, very well done.
yeah,
Very, very well
ain't a
done.
damn thing wrong with it. And it
Exactly.
is it's chrome, it's not optic. Yeah, I know it's
Yeah.
looking optic on there a little bit, but it
Mhm.
is an off-white crown.
Yeah. So these two are going to be, they're going to be, yeah, I know they look like very white because of the light that I have, but yes, it is more of a chrome white. It's not optic. So next up, we have slightly different one. I said it was the same, but slightly different here. You have off white, you have a brown top visor, and you have a red button. Los Angeles Dodgers here. So this interior part, you can kind of actually see it on camera. This is more of like that seashell I was talking
Yep.
about. Then you have a metallic copper outline of that front logo. You have a 50th anniversary. I really, really like the side patch on this. So it looks super duper tough. So you have metallic copper pretty much throughout it. Then you have the anniversary that's going to be the metallic gold, as well as the years on either side of the patch. The 50th is going to be that metallic red. There's the red star at the bottom. Los Angeles and Dodgers are all going to be metallic gold. And yeah, this side patch is buzzed down. I think this is definitely in my top three. You have red, you have copper, and then you have
Okay.
that white in there, pink UV, black guts. This is one of the times I would have thought that a white gutter would have probably went crazy here, but I'm not mad at the black guts. Hat club badge on the inside, and then we're gonna have that being made in China.
And La Esperanza on IG chat said that he wants to see more New York Rangers. I don't disagree, my friend. I
No,
definitely want to see more New York Rangers. We do have some NHL in this pack, but not the Rangers, unfortunately.
no, but trust me, there we'll have a whole another variety pack that we will be giving where you will be able to see all the NHL that you want to see. I promise you.
So
So
a
next,
reminder to everybody here, Tef still isn't done going through the 5950s. There's 21 5950s in this pack and 6
yeah,
A-frame 940s.
yep. So please bear with me, guys. I'm moving through these. So if you guys were asking about NHL hats, you guys are in luck. Here are some NHL ones. So these are all going to be maroon. I was like maroon, or would you say is maroon or burgundy? I always get them kind of like mixed up. I get those things
Maroon.
mixed up.
Maroon.
Yeah, I'd say
That's it.
maroon.
Very like the burgundy is like the bean pot colorway.
Okay,
If you
gotcha.
remember that. The burgundy is
Mhm.
like a darker red.
Yep. So here we have pink UV. So a maroon tonal Chicago Blackhawks here. Very, very solid. So the face is white. This isn't just me, just my camera. It is a white face here. You have pink in the feathers. You have metallic gold in the outlining and the dressing of the actual Blackhawks front logo. You have pink, red, and other hits on the face. Then for the side patch, a side patch I don't think we've used before. I think it's the first time that we've used it. 75th anniversary of Chicago Blackhawks. Then you have the NHL shield on the back, which is a
Yeah.
combination of white and metallic red. And then Pink UV, black guts, Heckler badge on the inside, made in China.
Super clean.
Mhm.
The only thing that I think I would have liked to see was a metallic gold NHL shield. I think that would have looked sick on the back.
Yeah, I agree. I think that would have like hit really really well. Yeah, red, yeah, burgundy, maroon towards purple. Yeah, I'd see that. Yeah, this definitely looks then more maroon. Then thank you, Chief, for
Trippy,
that color
Trippy.
here.
I don't disagree. It's one of the things that I thought as well when I
Yeah,
first saw it. But
yeah.
hey, I
Listen,
mean, we
listen.
try to not get too deep, you know. So
A copper face would have been. Oh, anyway.
yeah,
So pink UV here. So our second maroon crown here. St. Louis Blues. A lot of people really like the first one that we did as a part of the Michelin Nest, and I really really like the execution of this one as well. So you have a white note for the St. Louis Blues logo. The outline of the wings is going to be that metallic gold. So pretty much that's going to be metallic gold. Is going to be the real hit here. But the side patch is really what I like. How we kind of did this really well. So you have
it looks
metallic
sick.
red, metallic gold, and then you have it looks like it's not really metallic pink, but it's more like the pink just sits really well between the red, the gold, and then the pink. The actual circle itself is more black. It's not metallic black pearl, and then white for the 25 years. Then you're on the shield, you're having the same shield that you had on the Blackhawks, but the stars above it, so the 5 stars. Like I said, pink UV, black guts, Heckler badge on the inside, made in China.
I you know, I know a lot of people are liking the St. Louis Blues. I just think the logo is just too large for me. Like that's what like is also with the Predators logo. That's like the one in the
Mhm.
triangle. That one's coming out super big
Yeah.
too. So
Yeah, I mean, I think what we did with the Michelin Nest one, that's probably my favorite front logo side combination for the Blues, but that one was very clean, definitely. Next up, we have the New Jersey Devils.
this one's
So
dope.
yep. So the New Jersey here, this is all metallic red, white, and then you have a black outline here around the full New York, or excuse me, New Jersey Devils, excuse me, logo there. Then on the side patch, you have 25. This is probably my favorite detail of the hat. This 25 is just, it hits every time you like transition to the side patch. That 25 is all metallic gold. And then
That's dope.
Your New Jersey Devil is going to be red. Your banner is going to be also metallic red, white, and black, flat black. Same shield as on the other two hats without the stars that we saw on the Blues. Pink UV, black guts, Heckler badge on the inside, made in China.
All made in China, Trippy.
Mhm. Yep, all these are made in China. There's no bangs in this pack.
The
Um,
significance of the stars above the NHL shield. That is a good question. I'm
yeah,
not entirely sure.
Glasnost has the answer. He was like, "It's the vintage NHL Shield." So I think it's the one that was before that. So it was significance of the stars. Um, so next up, we have the Detroit Red Wings here. So tonal maroon, the Joe farewell season to the Joe side
Mhm.
patch. We've done this on a few NoHos, and I think we've also done these on a few of the first NHL variety packs that we did. So here, there, I think it's just more so metallic red in the front, in the actual inner parts of the wings, and then a little bit in the wheel. The Joe, this metallic gold, I think around the entire patch. Then you have your NHL shield on the back without the stars, pink UV, black guts, Heckler badge on the inside, made in China.
Now, do you know off the top of your head if the
Mhm.
Red Wings play at Little Caesars Arena?
That I don't know. I
I'd love to
can't.
have a Little Caesars side patch, you know?
That would be a
And
hot
then you
and
can
ready
call it the
side
hot
patch.
and ready, you know?
I knew it. I knew where you were going with that one. And then last but certainly not least, we have another flower 5950 for the
This
Los
one's sick.
Angeles Dodgers. So this is more of that burgundy
Yep.
here. So here you have the LA with the green, and then this rose is actually red. I know on some of these we've had pink roses, which was the Atlanta Braves and the Detroit. So this is a red, just like the Yankees. So the Yankees and LA have a red, the Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves have a pink. For the side patch, I really like how this side patch came together. That wreath, I think this wreath is actually metallic green, the interior of it. Then the
Mhm.
interior of that's going to be metallic red for World Series, as well as the body of the patch. And then Dodgers is in metallic gold. Your battlement's going to be a combination of brown. I think this is metallic red and then white. Or actually, no, it's tonal with the hat. So it's going to be that burgundy, white, and then you're gonna have that metallic red, pink UV, black guts, hat club badge on the inside, made in China. So that is the 20. Um, these are the 20 5950s that will be dropping tomorrow, 11 a.m.
21.
21, excuse me. Thank you for correcting me.
Uh,
21.
out of the
That will be dropping.
5950s, which is your top 3? We're gonna go top 3 this time.
Top three for me, man. So definitely the Atlanta's going to be in the number one slot. I said it before. I just really like how this was executed. This is going to be my number one. Number two, I'm going to have to say is going to be the Phillies.
Okay.
I like how this one came together. The coppers and also just the tricolors within the patch. It just goes crazy. And the number three, I'm actually going to surprise myself. And I'm actually going to pick this Dodgers. I think this Dodgers is
Yep.
really, really slept on.
That's
And
in
I
my
think it's
top 3 as well.
really, really comes well together. So this is going to be my top three in that order. I
Yeah,
really, really like how this came together.
I think for 3 for me it is at Dodgers.
Okay, so
2, this is tricky. 2, I might go that off-white V-backs on the 2.
That's an interesting pick, but I'm not mad at
It's
it.
just like super clean. Like that one, like is like beyond just Valentine's Day everyday wear, in my opinion. So that one's super clean. And then number 1 is definitely that Cardinals. That one's by
The
far my
Cardinals.
favorite.
And I think the Cardinals from a Valentine's Day perspective is probably the most thematically
Yep.
just it hits. It just does
Yep.
really well. So I'm not mad at that. I think because you have 20, like you said, 21 different fitted styles, I wouldn't be surprised if you could have like 7 different combinations of a top 3. But like I said, all 21 of these will be dropping tomorrow, guys. Hat Club app, hatclub.com, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you get there.
Yeah, and stock is very good on these folks, so you shouldn't have to worry too much. The only one I would say, if you're really, really wanting it, and like you're worried about it selling out, the only one that I would worry about is the St. Louis Blues, actually. So that's not the highest stock on that one out of any of them. The rest you should be completely fine. But yeah, so good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck if you
Um,
want that Blues.
RGO3, normally on release day, I don't think that you're eligible to use points to discount your purchase. Normally, I think the hats have to be on the site a full 24 hours before you can start to use discounts. That's typically been my experience. So if you're looking to use points for this purchase, guys, wait until after release day. If you were so inclined to do so, but to Austin's point, stock is looking healthy on these.
Yeah, stock is very good on these. Do you have the A-frames to show off too?
And I do
And
have
then
the.
did your package come with the box for
It
the?
did. Do you want to see
So
the
if you want to
box?
show that off, that would be
Okay,
excellent.
cool. Let me go grab the
We'll show
box.
that off at the end, but
Go
you
ahead.
guys probably saw on the post today we have a Valentine's box that is coming with the pack. It will be free 99 for day 1. So if you cop on day 1, you're getting that Valentine's Day box included. Any purchase after day 1 is going to be $8 for this box, which Tef picked a very inopportune time to freeze and become
Oh,
just blurry as hell.
geez.
Weak
Am I back
connection
yet?
here.
Am I back yet, or is it still looking like?
It's
Oh,
still pretty fuzzy. I don't know
all right.
what happened. It literally was you were fine and then you left and then you came back and it was just all blurry.
Goodness. Okay. Let's see.
In
Let's see.
store and online.
Okay.
There we go. That's better.
Okay.
Not the
Cool.
greatest, but not as bad as it was before.
Got
There we
it.
go. It's clearing up. It's
Okay.
stabilizing. There we go. Yeah. So
All right.
metallic
Cool.
gold on the Hat Club branding on top, and then it's got that window on the front so you can see your hat, and then red box all around. So
Yep. So you guys could kind of see how it came packaged to me, so I could face it towards the window of the actual box. This is how it would come. So you would see the actual hat within the window.
that's
There.
dope. That looks sick.
And then you have that, and then you got the Hat Club right there. So very, very solid. Shouts out to Davey. When I saw it, I was just, oh my gosh, this is actually like a really, really nice presentation. I was like, I don't even want to like take my hat. Just want to leave it in there. So very, very solid, very, very clean. Big shouts out to our marketing team. And yes, as promised, guys, we do have 5950s. But for those of you that are more of the A-frame variants, we got those too. So first up, since we were talking about the Atlanta Braves just now, we have an Atlanta Braves A-frame variant of this hat. And if you notice, like I told you, the A for the fitted version or the 5950 version was metallic gold. This one is metallic copper. Side patch is still the same. You have your
Oh, very
adjustable
nice.
feature in the back. Pink UV, black guts. No hat club badge on the inside, but I believe these are also made in China as well. So this is kind of like where some of the variants have slight details that are different. But like I said, you kind of see it here where Atlanta Braves is
Yeah.
gold when it's metallic
I think I
copper.
like the copper better than the gold on that.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of, for me, when I looked at this, I was like, nah, I'm still liking the gold because of the hits off the side patch, but I'm not mad at the copper either. I think the copper has a nice element to it too.
Tricknosis says that he's going for the A-frame instead of the fitted on that one. Very
Okay,
nice.
okay. So then next up, we have the Cardinals. So the Cardinals here looks to be pretty similar to the
Mm-hmm.
5950 variant. You have the 2006 World Champion. So again, the two colored birds here. So this one looks to be spot on like the 5950 with the exception of the adjustable feature. Gray UV is the same. Black guts, made in China. So
That
that's number
snap color
two.
is pretty sick. I like
Yeah,
it.
I do like that. I do say that that's one thing A-frames can do. The adjustable feature, you can match it to different elements on the hat. So it's like a real cool way to get a little bit of trickiness in with the design. Next up, we have the D-backs here. So same
This is
front
the
logo.
one that Davey's getting. She told me, not the
Yeah.
fitted. She's getting the A-frame.
Yep. So these you have your front logo and your front logo. Then you have the side patch here. Then you have the gray UV, black guts. Adjustable feature here is going to be brown to match the top visor color and the top button. Made in China. So
Trick
very solid.
Tricknosis said, "I feel like I was misquoted, but it's good." I meant that, or like it. I think I misinterpreted. So on one of these, you didn't mean the Braves. You just meant one of the hats in general. Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
Yep. So next up, we have the V-backs, which made Austin's top three. So this is also going to be off-white. It's not optic. So off-white for the top color, black for the top visor, black for the button, pink UV, same 2001 World Series patch. So pretty much everything here is identical with the exception of being an A-frame, black adjustable feature. Like I said, pink UV, black guts, made in China. Um, Next up, we have the one that made my top three, the tonal Los Angeles Dodgers with the rose. So
Mm-hmm.
this front is also seashell. It's not white. You have the green and the green stem with the red rose behind it. Then you have the Dodgers World Series here on your side patch. Adjustable feature to match the tonal qualities of the hat. Pink UV, black guts, made in China.
Yeah, and I like that one. Also made my top three. I feel like I like that one a lot as an A-frame too, both the A-frame and the fitted. So
Agreed. And then last but certainly not least, we have Austin's favorite team, or favorite team to hate, I should say, the New York Yankees. So here, green top, top crown color, black top visor, black button. Have the Rolly patch, the 1949 World Series for the Yankees. Black adjustable feature to match the top visor, black button, pink UV, black guts, made in China. Very
yep.
solid.
Mm-hmm.
And that concludes the A-frame. So you have, like we said, 21 A-frames. I mean, excuse me, 21 fitteds, and we have, I think here, one,
Six.
two, three, four, five, six
Yep, six
A-frame variety.
A-frames, all dropping at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern. Hatclub.com, Hat Club app. There will be select teams in store on these. So like your Phoenix stores are going to get your Phoenix or your Arizona hats. Your LA store is getting some Dodgers hats. Not sure if they're getting Angels as well, but check the IGs of those respective stores, and it should let you know what everybody's getting. So
Yep,
available
agreed.
all around. Good pack. Shout out
Yeah,
to John on that one. I think he crushed
yeah,
it. So
very,
very
very
good
good.
execution.
Yep, and then also for West Side, this is your Cardinals, and I know there's a little bit of a delay, so you'll be able to see that in a second. And then also here is the Astros again. So very good hats. Like,
Oh, and we lost Tef entirely. Well, chat, I don't have the hats to show you for Thursday or for Saturday. But again, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, for those Valentine's Day variety pack hats. And if you Tef showed the box earlier, so that box, if you order on day one, will be included for free. If you decide to wait a day, it's going to cost you. So it's $8 for the box on day 2 and beyond. So if you want to order, I suggest ordering tomorrow to receive that box on there. So we're gonna have to wait a minute because I don't have the hats, but I can show for Saturday. But I can show you guys. I have some images for something on Monday, which I'll show off in the meantime while we wait for Tef to come back. So this is just a restock here, but definitely fan favorites. Let me see if I can share my screen. But on Monday at 8 a.m. Pacific time, we are having a restock of Mexico World Baseball Classic hats. Let's see. So, first up, we have the tan and brown World Baseball Classic hat with the metallic copper on the interior here, and then the Mexico side patch. I think this is a good gray. Don't quote me on that, but I think this is a good gray. And then the red top button there. After that, we have, oh man, it's going to make me do it one by one. That's annoying as hell. Let me see. Tap said that he got randomly kicked out. He just texted me. So he'll be back in a second, but I'll keep showing off these Mexico hats. All right. I'm just going to do entire screen here of this second screen share. Okay. Second hat, we have an off-white crown here for the World Baseball Classic Mexico logo with metallic pewter, which you can see on the outside there, metallic red and metallic green throughout the front logo. Another fan favorite there. Then we have the forest green solid crown. No metallic pewter on this one. This one, I believe, has a black outline, if I remember correctly. It's looking black from the picture. And then we have the green and red as well with the same Mexico side patch there. After that, we have a red solid crown. Yep, that is metallic, or that is black on the outline there. So I was right on that green. And then all black solid crown. Very nice everyday wearer here. And the two-tone black and green crown here. Very clean. In the same colorway as those other ones that I showed off previously. But these are all of the Mexico World Baseball Classics hats coming in. Side patch looking much larger on this one than the other ones. Not really sure why that is. But good looking crown regardless. And those are all coming in on Monday at 8 a.m. Pacific on hatclub.com, Hat Club app. And I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a few of those hit the stores. Usually they do. So we'll see. Okay. That's already on the site. Interesting. I haven't seen it. These are all restock, so it wouldn't surprise me. Maybe it's just more inventory getting added to that. But it is set on my calendar for Monday, the 10th at 8 a.m. Pacific. So we'll see. Okay. No pins. Ask for some questions here, folks. I can answer some questions while we wait for Tef. So no pins on variety pack or on the Valentine's variety pack. Not saying that we're done with pins, but it's definitely going to be less frequent in years than years past. It's probably going to be like for more like commemorative events, or maybe it'll be like for some of our larger stories as well. But we don't have any pins coming for this one specifically, but there is the opportunity for the box. Tough just texted me and said he's rebooting his whole PC. So we'll see him in a second. I do think that they are going to fly best of AZ. So I do think that the Mexico hats are going to do really well. Restock the Captain America Brooklyn. I think we should as well. I think that was a very well received crown. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a restock of that. Pop Guy 275 on IG asks, when can we expect some new Skull Chiefs? Go look at Justin's page. He just posted a 6 Skull Chiefs, and if you're a Commanders fan, you'll really like it. So that is coming soon. I don't know the exact date on that, but it is coming soon. I know that. Vibe Conda. This is a Mitchell and Ness Oakland hat. So this is the one that we dropped a couple weeks ago now. Very clean. You know, we obviously know that the side patch details with the Mitchell and Ness hats are A1. Good gray. So very, very much a good hat. Wore it to pay homage to Ben for his birthday. He loves an Oakland script hat. You want to see the Captain Planets come back, Trichnosis. Interesting. We did a remix of the Captain Planets, which weren't people's favorites when we did that. Restock Rangers Cool Fashion. I've heard some things, indeed. And then let's see. I'm just reading through the chat here real quick. Flash asked if we can get a random fuck from Tef when he gets back to pay homage to Ben. Islanders Cool Fashion would be a good one to come back to. What happened in the NHL variety pack that was supposed to drop last week? That was a switch made like due to like our logistics team. They had to like make some changes from like a unpacking standpoint. So that's why we had to change up the date on those. So yeah, apologies on that. I know we showed them off, but it wasn't one that like the date wasn't accurate there. VHS collection, I could see that coming back. No doubts there. Restock Spider-Man Mets. I'd like to see that restocked as well because I need a second one. I have one, but I want a second one. Westside BX Corey asked if I'm doing another pack this year. I would like to. I have some things that I have in mind. Hints in the background, if you can see. Like I have some things that I have in mind that I want to do, but it's not my call, unfortunately. If I get the pack, I usually have to pitch it for a good amount of time before it actually comes to fruition. But hopefully it actually does happen. So Frozen Tangerine would be a really good one to come back to. I know we've brought it back at NoHo a few times, and I would like to see it .com release. Oh, that's a good call. So Chico asked, when is the Frida Baltimore coming? So I can show off that crown. That is going to be an app exclusive because I have it myself. That is going to be an app exclusive next Wednesday at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern. So Davey cooked up a beautiful crown for our app exclusive next week. Let me make sure that the light is properly on this hat. So next Wednesday, folks, we have an app exclusive coming in, cooked up by Davey, a Baltimore Orioles with a 50th anniversary side patch. But the details on this are absolutely insane. So it's a black crown, black top visor, and black top button, but it's got like, I wouldn't call it, I'd probably call this burgundy for like the interior here of the actual bird. And then it's got teal as well for a lot of the feathers. And then it's got this very like unique gold outline. It almost looks like it's like space stitching. So not sure how the execution came out like that, but it looks dope. And then the eye and the beak are all that bone color that we've talked about a few times this week. And then a black outline as well alongside that metallic gold. And then the side patch on this is insane. It is a mix of teal, gold, red, and orange and white. Absolutely masterfully crafted by Davey. The back is metallic gold, that red that we saw on the front, that like burgundy-ish red on the front, and then that teal on the side. So I'm not sure if she cooked this up with AB. I would assume so, but it's also a good gray and black gutter Hat Club interior label on that. But if you score this crown, you are not going to be disappointed. This is easily, I'm already making the bold prediction that this is easily going to be in my top 5 for the year until the end of the year. So very, very nice crown. I've worn this around Baltimore a few times, and I've already gotten a number of compliments on it. And like, sick hat, that's a sick O's hat. Where'd you get that hat? So very, very well done by Davey. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention. So also in the interior, the baseball stitching is like the military green stitching for the actual seams of the baseball. So the baseball's gold, and then the seams are like the metallic green behind it. So very proud owner of this hat. Davey crushed it. So give her flowers if you cop it. Make sure you tag her on it. So she put a lot of hard work into this. Great hat. Conda said Tough is at Circuit City right now. Yeah, not sure what he's doing and why it's taken so long. Let me text him real quick. Oh my god. If someone was going to have tech issues today, I wish it was going to be me instead of Tef, but Tef has all the hats. There's one that I really want to make sure that we show off that he has still, which is this Color Story A-frame 940 and 5950 fitteds. It's called Olive Earth. So it's very clean looking pack, and I really, really want him to show it off. Hopefully we get the chance to. But the rest of the stuff he doesn't even have in hand, and I don't have pictures of it, so I can't even show like the variety pack stuff, but I can at least like name it off for you guys. But the variety pack stuff that is coming, so I'll just go over what we did so far for the show. So we did tomorrow's, which is variety pack Valentines with 27 different styles. Then Saturday we have the NHL variety pack, which he hasn't shown off either. So I really want him to show those off. Damn. So hopefully he gets back in soon. Those are really cool. Oh, we got him back. We got him back, chat. There he is.
Goodness, bro.
Like, I was just saying to chat, like we always have someone that has tech issues, and I really wish it was me this time around and not and not you, or that took Ben's place. But evidently whoever's showing off the hats is going to be the one that has the worst internet for the day.
Yeah, no, it's definitely pretty bad. And then I'm like super duper glitchy now. Not really too sure why that's the case.
I think what we should do is like show off the variety pack NHL stuff and just hold it there for a while, since you are a little glitchy, and then hopefully everybody's able to see it. Let me name them off, and then you can grab it. So, because I have the patch details as well, so just in case you cut out, I can do it. So, two-tone Sharks 91, black and teal.
Okay.
So this is what's dropping on Saturday, chat. NHL variety pack. So we've already seen stuff very similar to this one, but Good looking crown.
Yep, very good looking crown. That.
Jimi Hendrix said feels like we're on Uvu right now.
Yeah, no, definitely does. Because for whatever
Oh
reason, it's
god.
just computer just doesn't want to operate, doesn't want to work. It's supposed
That's
to. I think
crazy.
it's a foot.
G. Laurent said Sharks, a new NHL team. Never heard of them. Yeah, we've dropped a lot of Sharks hats. So John is one to show his favoritism. So that's why we get a metric shit ton of 49ers hats, and also why we get a metric shit ton of San Jose Sharks hats. Um, so up next, Tef, I have Columbus Blue Jackets
Okay.
in Og
And,
patch.
and after this one, Austin, I'm gonna try to like hop out real quick and then join back in to see if that makes this a little bit better.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
So navy top crown on this, black upper visor, inaugural season side patch, and then this one I believe has a very specific jersey hook to Columbus Blue Jackets. I believe it connects directly to their inaug jerseys, if I remember correctly from seeing it on John's IG.
Yep. Very solid. All right, let me try to hop out of here and then hop back in. Let me see if
Cool.
that'll help.
All right, see you in a second.
See you in a second.
So Cap Crusader asked, Austin, when are we getting another Mets tritone? I hope that we get it soon. If not, I'm going to the Rick Nash, the Nasty. Yeah, Rick Nash is one of my all-time favorite Rangers players. So we forget about his Columbus Blue Jackets days, but yeah. So I'm hoping that a tritone comes back soon. It's my favorite Mets logo. So I'm really hoping. If not, I'm going to be throwing fisticuffs pretty soon. So, or we're just going to have AB cook something up. That's Mets tritone. So, oh boy, there we go. Oh, there's Tef. All right, he's doing something. I won't bring him in yet, and he's back.
All right.
Okay,
Am I
I think
lagging
you're
as
good.
much, Austin, or am I back?
Vibeconda asks, any expos coming? I hope so. I agree. It's been too long since we've done expos, and I want to see them come back soon.
All right. I think I'm
All right.
moving.
So back to NHL Variety Pack. So Tef, your video's looking good. It's not choppy, so I'll just let you run through them the way that you want to run through them.
Okay, cool. So I'll show these off again, just for those. Like I said, Timo Wi-Fi, as Chief is calling it. So we have the Columbus Blue Jackets here. Here's a side patch, the 2000, 2003, 2000 inaugural season. Have the shield with the red and metallic silver for the back, gray UV, black guts, and I believe all of these are going to be made in China as well. So the Columbus Jackets. Then let's see here. Next up, we got San Jose Sharks. Very original, non-used, non-heavily used team, but a lot of these, I think we had this as an A-frame, but still came out pretty well. Got the teal and the white with the stars above it. Gray UV, black guts, made in China.
I'll be right back. I'm going to fill up on water real quick.
No, you're good. Next up, and these are all going to be dropping on Saturday, guys. So this will be February the 8th. So next up, we have the Los Angeles Kings. So this is an off-white top crown. The Kings with the swoosh script, as I like to call it. So Los Angeles and Kings is going to be metallic silver. Side patch, you're going to have the Stanley Cup Championship, the 2014 for the LA Kings right here. So you have that black with metallic silver and white. Then you're going to have silver with the black, metallic silver with the black, silver stars against this off-white, gray UV, black guts, Hecla badge on the inside. It's going to be made in China. Let's see here. Next up, we got the Tampa Bay Lightning. A lot of you guys have been asking for more hats like this, so we are obliging and listening. So you have the black top crown color, royal top visor, royal top button. Inside of that, you have the metallic silver for the body of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Then you have the Royal hits for Lightning on the bottom, and Tampa Bay is going to be outlined in metallic silver with the Royal on the inside. For the side patch, you have the 1999 Tampa Bay All-Star Game side patch with the orange and black NHL Shield. You have the Royal with the white and the 5 stars above. For the back hit for the Shield, gray UV, black guts, Heckler badge on the inside, made in China.
Uh, I think let's see. Cap Crusader said he needs a Power Rangers hook for this one. I don't disagree, and I think there's a lot that we can do with the NHL license behind that that hook specifically. So maybe we do a remix of the Lightning pack.
Facts. So the next up, we have a gray UV, New Jersey Devils. So you're gonna have that white with that red for the New Jersey with the black outline in the circle. None of this is metallic, so this is all gonna be flat stitched. On the side patch, you have the 30th anniversary. So we have the red with the white as well as the black here. So 30 years of New Jersey Devils hockey. You got the red with the white for the NHL Shield. No stars above it. Like I said, gray UV, black guts, Hat Club badge on the inside. It's gonna be made in China.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, the design team is slowly but surely listening to my request for giving us, ICs. So,
See, and I was just gonna say for that New Jersey Devils, I wish that it was a pinky to be green eggs and ham.
yeah, I feel like we've had green pinkies, like we had the Chicago Blackhawks, which I thought
Mm-hmm.
was like a really, really well done one. But I kind of really want us to have ices because hockey is played on ice, so it just makes sense. So I like it when they're listening to us. So we have the Detroit Red Wings. I think we covered this hat slightly last week, but I think it was a different color, or I think we had images of it. So you have the off-white top crown color, red top visor, red button. Your side patch, you have the Winter Classic with that
That patch is
steely,
sick.
that steely metallic blue there on the side patch. You also have more of the flat blue, black and red to hit off of the ICUV that's under here. Then for the NHL Shield, you have red and white ICUV, Hat Club original ICUV. And you have Hat Club badge on the inside, made in China.
Yes,
Very,
in
very clean.
IG chat, I know that a lot of these have been shown prior.
Yep.
So to go back on like what I was saying, there was like a logistics thing that prevented us from dropping them when we said we were going to drop them last week.
Yes.
So now they're going to be dropping this Saturday,
Right.
this Saturday at 11 a.m.
Yeah. I know
11
that.
a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern. That is.
Yep. So again, I know some of these for you guys may be repeats, but again, like Austin was saying, logistically, some of these didn't get in, so we're showing them again, showing them off in hand, so you guys can see what they're actually going to look like. So next up, we have a Hat Club Pink UV for the Dallas Stars. This is one that we've shown off a lot. I think Ben and I talked about this one last week, but again, this is an in-hand view of it. You have a black, it's pretty much a tonal black hat. Dallas Star colors. So this is metallic gold around this green. The Dallas is white. On the inside here, you have the Dallas All-Star Game patch here from 07. NHL Shield on the inside. I believe there's like metallic gold for the star. Everything else is flat stitched. You have the green with the yellow here with the 5 stars above it. Like I said, Hat Club Original Pink UV, black guts, Hat Club badge on the inside, made in China.
Twitch chat is on one tonight. That's all I'm going to say. And you were getting cooked with your Wi-Fi too.
Oh no! I mean, listen, I don't know what was going on between Restream. Like it would let me, like it was letting me connect, but then when I would try to get in, it would give me some kind of weird connection issue. And
my favorite comment was, I think it was Flash who said it, but he said Tef forgot to hit the receive marketing emails on his mall Wi-Fi.
probably that's probably more than likely what happened. Next up, we got the two-tone. Definitely giving Raiders vibes here, but you got a two-tone Los Angeles Kings script. So this Kings is all metallic silver with a white outline. So you have black for the top crown color, gray for the top brim and top button. This is a Kelly green UV, black guts. Obviously, you have the Hat Club badge on the inside. Side patch is just your traditional primary logo for the Los Angeles Kings.
Mm-hmm.
And then this has no shield on the back. So this is a no shield situation. And yep, made in China. Very solid crown. Very easy. Then next up, if you have not gotten enough LA Kings, you're in luck. Here's another one, two-tone. So off-white top crown color, black top visor, black button. So then you have your primary Los Angeles Kings. This is going to be a plain Jane, so no side patch.
It's
Your
clean.
flag on this side, gray UV, black guts. Your badge. This is probably one of my favorite details of the hat. This is an all metallic silver badge, with the NHL being the only white essentially inside of it, as well as the outline of the shield. So this to me is kind of clean. Um, Gray UV, black guts, made in China.
I like it. I dig it. Um,
Let's see here.
one that I saw on IG chat, people asking for capitals. All I gotta say is next month has multiple capitals that I am stoked on. So there's a couple of Screaming Eagles coming in, and if anybody knows that Screaming Eagle logo, it's one of the sickest logos in professional sports.
I love it. I love it. So next up, for those saying they can't do plain Janes, well, guess what? We got more for you. Get used to it. So San Jose Sharks here. We have the shark fin. The shark fin has like little bits of metallic here in the front. I think metallic silver for the actual fin itself. You have that teal in the inside of it for the fin going up above the crest of the wave. So this is also a plain Jane. You have your tonal New Era flag on the side, kind of similar to the Los Angeles Kings I just showed. You have your white, and you also have your teal here for the shield, gray UV, black guts, hat club badge on the inside, made in China. Very clean, solid. Next up, we also have the swoosh script again for the LA Kings, just as a tonal black hat this time instead of a two-tone. So you have Los Angeles and Kings in the swoosh script. This is also metallic silver, gray UV as I showed before, black guts, hat club badge on the inside. This does have a shield, so this is going to be an all metallic silver shield with white for the NHL across, and then all across the stars are going to be metallic silver. Like I said, gray UV, black guts, hat club badge, made in China.
I was leaning towards the off-white for the Kings, but I think I like that one better.
No, it's definitely. I think of the two, I like that one a little bit better. Something about metallic silver or metallic aluminum against black just always hits to me. Since this is Ben's birthday, it's only right that we're showing this hat in his absence. A Toronto Maple Leafs royal blue with white hits for the actual interior of the leaf, and then for the Toronto Maple Leaf spell out itself, it's all white. This is also a plain Jane, so no side patch here. Tonal New Era flag on this side. For the shield, it's going to be the primary colors for the Toronto Maple Leafs, which is that royal blue and that white. As I showed before, gray UV, black guts, hat club badge on the inside, made in China. And then if you guys are just revving for another San Jose Sharks hat, bam, here we go again. Another San Jose Sharks. Shouts out to John and his
finally a Sharks hat.
Shouts out to John and his love for Bay Area sports. Clearly on display here. So you have the cream or the off-white or chrome white color for the crown. Top visor is black, top button is black. You have your logo here, where this one actually I don't mind as much because the shark itself is black. You have the white pyramid. Normally this is something that we color. And then you have the teal lightly there. Then you have the orange in there a little bit for the shark chomping through the hockey stick. Then you have the 1997 National Hockey League All-Star Game patch here. So if you remember the Mitchell and Ness pack that we did before we started cranking out a lot of these NHL hats, this was actually one of the side patches that we did use for that pack. Going to the Batterman, you have the alternate colors for the Sharks. So the black with the teal. Hat Club Original Pink UV, black guts, Hat Club badge on the inside. That's going to be made in China. There, my guy.
Dope. And then a perfect transition from you're not done yet, are you?
Yeah, this is the last one though.
Okay, last one, and then we have a perfect transition from a question in chat.
And then last but certainly not least, give me Pink Martini vibes here with this olive Chicago Blackhawks. So olive tonal crown. The face of the Blackhawk is copper. One might say this is what we should have done with the Valentines Day Variety pack, but hey,
culturally appropriate.
May have been
compared to the other one. Yeah,
for certain reasons that we won't talk about right now. Chicago Stadium for the side patch, really really well executed here. You have the looks like metallic gold and metallic copper inside of this side patch. Really really well executed. I like the fact that you have the Blackhawk head in the side patch as well as in the front logo. Then transitioning to the Batterman, you have the hockey sleeve, so the C for Chicago Blackhawks with the two hammers that go through it, two axes, excuse me, that go through it. Pink UV, Black Guts, Hat Club original pink UV, Hat Club badge on the inside, made in China. Tef, can I try it on? It's a 7, so it's not going to fit my head. This is
So
as much
not
as you can
yeah.
get.
That's like 2007
Yeah.
so,
Yeah.
so not only do we have that great NHL variety pack coming out this
Mm-hmm.
Saturday at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, but we also have a slew of variety pack stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So Tef, I already went over the stuff dropping Monday for
Okay.
the Mexico World Baseball Classic restock. But we also have a Dodgers restock happening
Mm-hmm.
on Monday as well, which I won't really get into the details there. You're just gonna have to check the site on the Dodgers restock, but it's 60th upside down,
Mm-hmm.
100th anniversary blackened marigold, uh, two-tone Dodgers 40th, like just a lot of the classic stuff that we always restock is coming back there. And then we have another variety pack on Monday that will be dropping with 3 styles, and that's going to be like a minor league Monday. But
Mm-hmm.
it's also going to include that Dodgers Olympic Stadium that I believe T800 John showed off on his IG,
Mm-hmm.
if I remember correctly. So navy, red, and marigold there. That's going to be dropping Monday
Mm-hmm.
at 8 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, because I know a lot of people were really liking that one. And then we have another variety pack dropping Sunday. That's a mix of MLB, NHL, NFL. Like it's a mix of a bunch of different stuff. That actually that might be Winnipeg Jets, not the New York Jets. So that's dropping Sunday. So shit ton of styles dropping in February. It's like almost double what we dropped in January. So like there's just going to be a lot of times on recap this month that we're not showing off everything
Yeah.
just because of the sheer amount of styles. But the another one that we will show off that Tef has for in hand is
Mm-hmm.
a pack that's dropping Tuesday at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, and that
Yeah.
is uh the
All
olive
of
earth hats
yes.
color story, and
Mm-hmm.
it is NHL. So it's like
Yes.
it's like kind of like our first NHL color story that we've done.
Yes. So
So it'll
so
be
guys,
cool.
so yeah, to Austin's point, these will be dropping next week, Tuesday at the usual times. That's 11 a.m. Pacific Standard, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's coming in 2 distinct styles. I'm gonna show the styles that I like first, and then I'll show the other style. I like all of them, but I'll leave it to chat to tell me which palette you guys like
So
better. So
6 fitteds and 6 A frames on this one.
Mm-hmm. So first up, we're gonna have the first colorway. So this is gonna be green, Kelly green UVs. So you're gonna have that more, I guess you could say this is more brown with the olive,
It's
and
like the
then
cowboy colorway,
exactly.
cowboy
So
pack colorway.
brown, olive, and then your top button is going to be this looks to be navy almost. Let me double check to make sure this top.
Interesting.
Yeah, the top button is actually navy. So at first when I was looking at it, I thought it was black, but this top button is actually navy. And you can see it in the light. It's not traditional black. And to give you guys a reference, I'll take a hat with a. So you can see here, this is the Toronto Maple Leafs. So this is a black button. So this is actually navy. So yeah, this is a navy top button. So you have brown, olive, Kelly green UV. So this you have the Chicago Blackhawks, kind of similar to the Blackhawks that we just showed. You have the shoulder sleeve patch, so the Chicago C with the 2 axes through it. These are going to have the NHL shield, black and red. Like
Mm-hmm.
I said, Kelly green UV, black guts, Hat Club badge on the inside, and all these are going to be made in China.
Dope.
So this is the first
Very
of
clean. I'm liking this pack a lot.
Mhm. Next up, we have the Anaheim Mighty Ducks, or the Anaheim Ducks as they're called now. They're not the Mighty Ducks. So this one is probably going to be my favorite of this.
Yep.
This triangle behind it is all metallic silver. So this is actually like heavy metallic. Then there's flat stitching for the face of the duck, and then I think these hockey sticks are flat stitched as well. But I think the metallic silver upside down triangle is probably my favorite detail. Side patch there, you have the a mighty decade, so 10-year anniversary for Mighty Ducks hockey. Your shield is going to be combination of teal, and this is not pewter. This is burgundy. Excuse me, this is burgundy, or no, maroon. Sorry, I'm going to
Maroon.
get
Yep.
burgundy maroon down before the end of this night. I promise. So you have NHL, and then the teal shield for the base, Kelly green UV, black guts. Then you have the Hat Club badge on the inside, made in China.
Now, chat, do you see why I did not want to pause stream or shut down stream with these hats? These hats are sick.
You guys make it hard to get ahead financially, boss. So, last but certainly not least, you guys guessed it. It's a San Jose Sharks hat.
What?
Yay! It's San Jose Sharks hat. Same two-tone as we saw before. Variety here. We have the inside of the triangle is going to be off-white, and then you have the teal going into the black, and then the white. And you have the Sharks here. Then you have the fin here, similar to the plain Jane that we showed earlier for the side patch. You have the alternate black and the teal for, or like, excuse me, black in the, this is black and the teal for the NHL shield. Green UV, black guts, Hat Club badge on the inside. That's going to be made in China. So these are the three of the first colorway for the olive.
Oh, so you didn't get all the fitteds then?
No, it's like, so I was saying I was showing those first.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
If the button is the same color as the crown on a two-tone, I can't do it personally. Yeah, I kind of prefer it to like correspond to something other than the crown color. I just
see, and I'm the opposite. I want my button to match my top visor. Like that's probably the trend I hated most in 2024 was the random colored button. If it made sense for the hat, like it mixed in something really nicely with the hat. Like I think that navy one looks really good. I'm about it, but like I fucking hated it when it was like a random red button on top when there was no red anywhere in the hat.
Agreed. So next up, we're gonna have the second colorway of the Earth Tones pack, which is gonna be olive as your top color. This is more of like a cardinal red, and then again, you're still gonna have that navy button up top. So here we have the Detroit Red Wings. No metallics, it looks like. So this is all going to be flat stitching for the Detroit Red Wings. Side patch, we're going to have that D front logo that we saw on the Icy that's dropping in the Variety Pack this Saturday. For the shield, you have the NHL, so the red and the white with the 5 stars above it. These are all going to be, for this colorways, they're going to be gray UVs, black guts, Hat Club badge on the inside. This is going to be made in China.
See, like I think the navy worked really well on that cowboy colorway one.
Mm-hmm.
Less agreement on that one.
Yep. So next up, we have the Colorado Avalanche. So here, like I really think of this one. This is probably my favorite of this colorway. I just like how the blues and the reds, the red corresponds to the top visor color here. The blue is like a nice little splash of complement, and the white in there as well. And you have the Bigfoot for the Avalanche here for the side patch.
The Rex Ryan side patch.
The Rex Ryan side patch. You have more of a darker blue or indigo here. Then you have the more of that, I guess you could say, maroon here on the interior of that NHL. Like I said, this is actually a green UV, black guts. Then you have the Hat Club badge on the inside, made in China. And then the last colorway for the fitteds here, or the last of the olive and red two-tone, is going to be the Los Angeles Kings. So you have the Los Angeles Kings primary logo with the crown for the side patch. Like I said, you have your olive crown color, navy button. Then you have your clay red, cardinal red top visor. This is going to be a gray UV, black guts, Hat Club badge on the inside. Show off of your shield here. That's going to be, this isn't, metallic silver and black here for the shield. It's a gray UV, black guts, made in China. Very solid. I personally think this one is cool, but I think for me personally, of the olive and the red cardinal, this is probably going to be my favorite.
I agree.
And then of the I guess you could say brown, olive, and navy. This is probably going to be my favorite of those.
Yep.
Very tough.
That
So
one's my,
these,
I agree with that.
yeah.
Agreed on both fronts.
Yep. So these six are going to be the 5950 styles that will be dropping next week, Tuesday. And then for those of you that are more A-frame inclined, you're pretty much getting the same thing, just in an A-frame variant. So here we have Colorado
Mhm.
Avalanche, same side patch, adjustable feature to match the top visor color. This is going to be, so these will have the olive green. So this will have the same, the UV here is going to be the same color as the crown color, which I think is a nice touch.
Oh, interesting.
Yep. Then you have the black guts here, and then all these will also be made in China.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know
do.
if I think I do really like that.
I personally like it. I think
Yeah,
for this hat, it makes sense. Now, all of these, I don't think necessarily have this feature, but I think this one is pretty tough.
I kind of
So
like that. It's very different.
very interesting. So next up, I'll go in the reverse order. So I'll show the olive two tones first, and then I'll go to the khaki, to more of like the khaki. So next up, Los Angeles Kings. Similar thing. You have the olive color for the UV that matches the crown color. Hat is pretty much the same as far as your front logo side patch combination. Like I said, your adjustable feature matching the top visor of the crown. Black guts made in China. That's going to be number two. These will be dropping on Tuesday, Eric. So next week, Tuesday. And then last but certainly not least, we have the Detroit Red Wings here. So same front logo side patch combination,
Yep.
adjustable feature here, olive UV, and then made in China.
I
So
think
that's
the
going to be your,
Detroit Red Wings logo does really well on an A-frame.
yeah. I think for like red and olive is just a really nice color pairing together. So
Yeah,
I feel like anytime we do that, it's gonna hit. So I think that's definitely gonna be fire. So then going to the khaki and olive combination, you have the Mighty Ducks here. So same front logo side patch, Kelly green UV, black guts. Adjustable feature is gonna be olive to match the top visor of this hat, made in China. It's
that's
gonna be
dope.
number one.
I like that one.
Number two is gonna be our hometown favorite, San Jose Sharks, khaki and olive two tone with the navy button. The shark fin for the side patch, adjustable feature to match the top visor, Kelly green UV. It's going to be made in China. Number two. And then number three is going to be the Chicago Blackhawks here. A part of me likes the A-frame variant of this a little bit more than the fitted. I'm not going to lie to you.
Okay.
So, like, I don't know what it is, but I think I just really like this version a little bit more. But like I said, you have your khaki, olive, navy blue.
Oh, tough.
Please. So then you have those combinations there. Same side patch. You have your adjustable feature matching your top, made in China.
All right, Tef, Ma Passetti 12 on IG just really wants you to respond. So I guess acknowledge their presence. They say they
Acknowledge their
watch our
presence.
videos all the time.
Oh, who is this?
I don't know. Ma Passetti 12, they're saying, please, please, please respond to me. I watch
Okay.
your videos all the time.
Okay. Well, hello.
Yes. Appreciate you. Appreciate you
No,
watching
I
the
mean
stream.
for appreciate the support. Appreciate you for watching the videos, man. Thank you. So we have these six A-frame 5950s that will be dropping alongside have the six A-frames that will be dropping alongside the 5950s that we just went over. So this olive pack is going to be dropping. Olive Earth pack is going to be dropping next week, Tuesday, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hat Club app, Hat Club online. Go get you some.
Dope. And K Dog, welcome in. We're just about to wrap up, actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Shouts
and
out to
then
Reach.
Wednesday, I said that we had I already showed it off, Tef. So if you want to show it off again, feel free. But the Davies app exclusive
David,
that
okay.
we have dropping on Wednesday.
Okay.
I already told him I'm like a beautiful crown. Like if you will not be disappointed if you pick it up. We also have a few other crowns dropping on Wednesday as well at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern. And that's a two-tone Dodgers World Series 78 red purple,
Yep.
a
Got him in here.
two-tone national. Do you have them?
I do have them in
Oh,
hand.
wow. I didn't think you would have these. Okay,
Yep.
cool.
So speaking of the Dodgers, we'll go in the order that you were actually just naming them. So we got that two-tone Dodgers. Definitely more of like that infrared and purple here. So Dodgers script. So the outline of this Dodgers is actually metallic silver. The Dodgers itself is going to be purple. I know it's for some reason showing up a little bit navy here, but it's purple, so it matches the top visor color. Top button is also going to be purple. You have the 75th World Series here as well. So when it's been a while since I've seen this executed really well, but I think this month we'll see it done again. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Um, then here we got the infrared with the purple and the white for the Batterman. This is going to be a gray UV white gutter, and I feel like this is actually one of those times where a white gutter hat, just to me, just really can set off a hat
Is
from
it
just an aesthetics
traditional
perspective.
red or is it infrared?
This is more infrared. It's definitely more
Okay. Yeah,
infrared.
I agree. It is giving me J-Tips vibes.
So yeah, so then this is going to be one of the 4 variety packs that's going to be dropping on Wednesday. So this will be on recap next week. So we'll be able to talk with you guys and see what success you guys have with picking up some of these crowns. Next up, we have the Washington Nationals, a pinky, as a matter of fact.
Mm-hmm.
So here this is going to be a navy top color, and we'll kind of try to bring this closer so you guys can see. So this is navy, and so I can kind of give a hat that has a little bit of see here. So similar color to this. You can kind of see them next to each other. So this is definitely navy. So you have a navy top crown color, red. So this is going to be more of like your traditional red, not your cardinal red. Red top button, RFK side patch. So you have, man, there's a lot of metallics in here. You got metallic pewter. You got metallic silver in here as well. You have some metallic gold in there. Very, very nice side patch as well. And I think this is an all metallic silver. Basically, the background of the Batterman is all metallic silver or metallic aluminum. And you have white for the actual Batterman itself. I believe. I don't think this one glows in the dark. I don't think so. No, this is just flat white. And then the outline of the Washington Nationals front logo is going to be metallic silver, metallic aluminum as well. It's going to be a Hat Club pink UV, Hat Club badge on the inside. And this is made in China. Very, very solid. Very solid every day. It looks black and infrared. Yeah, I know, CG. I'll have to probably change my lighting settings a little bit, but trying to see in the light if it makes it look better. You see if I could kind of adjust the lighting slightly. So you guys can see it a little bit better. Let's see here.
I agree, Casino. It is a nice Nationals.
Yeah.
It's like a good twist on like a traditional team color.
Yep. So here you got, it's a little bit better. A little bit better look at it.
And these are Wednesday, 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern on these.
Yeah,
ones.
so CG, this is going to be dropping on Wednesday. So these are all variety packs. So these two is 2 of 4. The next one up, you guys said you're tired of V-backs. We heard you. So we're giving you guys your traditional Arizona Diamondback primary logos back. So this is going to be a navy top crown color. This is going to be more of a graphite for the top visor, graphite button. So inside this, you have, see, is more like green. Think kind of like the same green that was in Austin's V-backs in certain portions of the hat. It's that kind of green. Then you have that icy blue here. This is not metallic, but the outline around this blue is actually a metallic green. Then on the side patch, you have more of like that ghostly blue. You know, that's kind of what I call it sometimes, but it's not metallic. It's more just a flat. Then you have metallic silver that's outlining the entire patch itself. And then you have metallic green that's hidden in there as well. That's layered on the, it's layered inside of that outer layer that's metallic silver, metallic aluminum. Then for your Batterman, it's going to be metallic silver for the Batterman itself, alternating between navy and then green. And this is going to be a Hat Club pinky under visor. I know people were expecting it to be an icy. I was when I first looked at it, but I'm not mad at it being a pinky. Black guts, Hat Club badge on the inside, made in China.
So K Dog on Instagram asked if we're gonna run through all the hats because he joined late. No, but you can rewatch the stream on Twitch immediately after we get off here, or you can wait until tomorrow and watch it on our YouTube channel at youtube.com /hat-club. We're trying to get to 25,000 subscribers in the next month or so. So would appreciate a follow from everybody there. So we have a little challenge for ourselves there. We're currently at 19,000 and we want another 6K by next month. So drop us a follow there if you could.
Yeah, so that's the third hat. Then last, this is the app exclusive. Big shouts out to Davey. I hope that we can get her on next week to talk about this hat.
Yes.
Extremely well put together and well done.
So the app exclusive is dropping at a different time. It's dropping
Yes.
at 11 a.m.
Yeah. So this is going to be dropping slightly different time, like Austin said. But here we have a two-tone Baltimore Orioles. I'm wearing it right now. Very well done and executed. If you're familiar with Frida Kahlo, definitely something that you could see that there might be a little bit of inspiration there, but extremely well executed and put together. So your top color is going to be brown. This is actually going to be black. So you have a two-tone here. So brown, black top visor, black button. Inside the bird itself, the outline of the bird is actually metallic gold. Then you have like more of that, like we were talking about before, more of that burgundy in here for the actual body of the bird. Then you have more of like that electric blue on the other parts of the bird to fill it in. Then you have the 50th here. This is probably my favorite detail of the patch. So that baseball behind the 50th is metallic gold. You can really see it moving in the light right here. And then you have more of like that rust type of color here for the banner that's showing the 50 years of Baltimore Orioles baseball. You have basically the sun, as I call them, the sun spikes that are coming around that. Around the 50th, it's going to be that same electric blue as you see in the 50th. Then transitioning to the Batterman, you got the gold, you got the rust, and that electric blue all there. This is going to be a gray UV, black guts, Hat Club badge on the inside, also made in China. And yes, as Austin said, this is the Hat Club app exclusive. For those that are new to this, that means you have to have the Hat Club app to be able to purchase this hat. So between now and next Wednesday, if you don't have it downloaded, highly suggest that you do that. Very clean. And then that would be all four of the hats that are going to be dropping next week. So three of these, the D-backs, the Nationals, and the Dodgers will be regular varieties as far as you can get them on the Hat Club app and hatclub.com. But the fourth, which is the Baltimore Orioles from Davey, this is going to be the app exclusive. So this you would need to have a Hat Club app to be able to purchase.
Yep. 11 a.m. for Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern for the app exclusive Davies. And then the others are 8 a.m. Pacific, yes. 11 a.m. Eastern.
And for those asking to see the Nationals again, here you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that is going to do it for us this week, folks. That was a long show. We showed off a lot of hats. Next week, we're showing off a lot of hats. February is absolutely loaded with hats. So you're not going to get sick of seeing our faces anytime soon. For we're never going to run out of hats to show for
not at all
the next few weeks for ReCap. So a lot of hats that we went over. Don't forget Valentine's Variety Pack drops tomorrow. If you order it day one tomorrow, you get that very cool box. That's a red box with the metallic gold on top. So and then it's a see-through window on the front, so you can display your hat if you want to. So that will be free if you order tomorrow. If it's any day after that, it's $8 a box. So up to you there. And just a reminder, the one that has the smallest inventory there is the St. Louis Blues. So if you really are jonesing, as Ben would say, for that St. Louis Blues, go for that immediately. And then the rest you should be good on. Pretty high stock across the board for the rest of them.
For those that didn't get a chance to see the Blues, here's the Blues right here. So this is the one that Austin was just talking
about. Super fun campaign that we got to do behind that. Did like a nice little like dating show type or like what do you call it? A parody of like a dating show on there. So shout out to Gaza and the team on putting that together. But good hats tomorrow. Again, 27 different styles. And then we have a ton of hats up until next Wednesday. So if you don't have anything that you can find between now and next Wednesday, again, there's something wrong with you. So I really like that color story. Like I think that might be my
Mhm.
second favorite for the next
Yeah,
week
Oliver.
outside of Davies app exclusive.
Mhm.
I think
Nice.
that might be my favorite for what we have upcoming for the next week.
Yeah, I still gotta say for me, I think it's definitely gonna be the Valentine's Day variety pack. Like I said, I think it's just top to bottom, it's a lot of hats, but I think it's just like I said before, it's something in there for everybody.
Yeah.
So definitely go grab something. If you're looking for NHLs, we got you on Saturday with the variety pack. If you're looking for color stories, we got you next week on Tuesday. And if you're looking for app exclusives, unique hats that you normally don't get as a part of larger packs, we got you guys covered on Wednesday. So definitely tune back in with us next week. We'll talk to you guys, see how the experience was, how many of you guys were able to successfully cop. Hopefully, we may even be able to get Davey on to just talk about her thought process behind the hat and what all she did to put it together. I know for me, when I saw it, I was just like, that's really interesting. And I love it. Like I said, I've literally, you see, it's all bent up. I've been wearing it very, very
Mm-hmm.
steadily. It's just a
That's what I
very,
was saying when you were gone. I was like, I've worn this around Baltimore a lot over the past couple weeks, and I am getting. I think the only other hat that I've gotten more immediate compliments on in Baltimore for
mhm.
an O's hat is uh my Great Outdoors O's
Yeah.
hat from 3 years ago now. I want to say.
Yeah.
Uh,
Cause I think I got the Pirates from that one. I like the pin. I think the pin that we did with that. And
yeah,
then,
the compass pin was sick.
yeah, that was sick.
So
I liked it.
Yeah, and then asked about the app exclusive. It's dropping right at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern.
Mm-hmm.
You can do push notifications on your phone. That's what I highly suggest doing, because we'll
Mm-hmm.
do that. We'll send out the push notifications for that. There will be a counter on the app as well. So if you haven't downloaded the app already, I don't know what you're doing. You're missing out on a lot of good app exclusives. So go ahead and download that as well. So
Yep, for sure. But yeah, as always, guys, we appreciate you. I apologize for my restream issues earlier. I'm still just, I think this is the first time I've ever had a show that was this bad. So I don't, like I said, I definitely
and
put it,
it only made sense because Ben was not here. He had to like transfer his Wi-Fi over to you or something. I'm
like
not
I
sure what
said,
it
it
was.
was like, it was the craziest thing ever because, like I said, restream normally doesn't mess up for, I think this is the worst I think that I've had because last year I did not have any issues like this. So
No,
this gets 2025. It was just like, here you go. You had an easy enough run to have.
2025 is off to a rocky start all around. So it only makes sense that the technology is going to shit too.
Yeah, we're
So
having a great year, as we would say, and an awesome year. And
yeah, yeah. I had my basement flood this past weekend. I've been
sheesh.
dealing with that as another disaster. I had my apartment flood 2 years ago.
Hmm.
It's so I just can't catch a break with that shit. So
Yeah, B007 Dwight. I always tell people for app exclusives, assume that it's going to be quite limited because a lot of people are going to be going for it. I know when Davey teased it on her story, she was telling me she got a lot of feedback and traction. So, um,
yeah, it's decent stock. It's not terribly low,
mhm,
but it's not a massive amount, and I
mhm.
think a lot of people are going to be going for it. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's very very broken sizes very early. So
Yep.
um, yeah, Asher Basher. I can't wait for the next ambassador pack either.
Hmm. It's
So
going to be some great work coming from our guys. I can't wait to get those in as well. I think I got some packages coming in soon, so I'm excited.
let's hope. Let's hope.
Oh yeah,
All right, chat. Thank you for hanging through all the way
yep,
uh, through our right off the jump where I couldn't get IG to go live, but Twitch was going live, and then Tef falling off, and us having to bounce around for the week. So
yeah,
I highly suggest going back and watching this on Twitch or YouTube to really catch up and make sure you have all the right information.
mhm,
Obviously, follow our social channels as well,
yep,
to make sure you have all the information. We typically post 90% of the stuff that we're dropping. So
mhm.
appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Great show tonight.
Yes,
As
sir.
much chaos as it was great seeing you guys.
Oh yeah,
Uh, Yeah, Tef ain't spilling tea. I know. Yeah, Tef would knows he'd get in trouble if he was spilling too much tea.
Nope,
But
can't do it.
yeah. Who are you rooting for this weekend, Tef?
Uh, I want to see Jalen get his first. I think Saquon, just with everything that he's been through, everything that he's had in his career, go MVP, do all the things that he's been doing. He's been the consummate team player. I think it's the feel good story for Philly, and then especially just everything that happened in Philly this past week. Prayers out to the families of those that perished in that crash. That was completely horrendous. I think we've had more crashes from an aviation perspective now than I've remembered in just recent memory or just growing up.
It's
And
more than what we've seen in 20
yeah,
years
yeah,
in
that's yeah.
one
I'm an
month.
avid flyer, so I mean, definitely, prayers to those families. But yeah, I think for Philly, it's destined for them. I think to win this week.
I hope so. I hope so.
Yeah.
I very much like. I mean, the thing that makes me mad about it is that Goodell, when he was doing his initial presser for the
Mhm.
game, the very first thing he had to say was that the refs don't show favoritism towards the Chiefs.
Mm.
Like, you have an issue and you have a problem if that's the very first thing that you have to say to the mass media about the game that's about being played. I personally am not going to watch the game.
Oh, really?
I'm doing a little boycott of the game for a number of reasons.
Right.
Go
Yeah.
Bills. But like, I think that they got a big problem on their hands. They got a
Yeah.
big problem on their hands. Some
Yeah.
other decisions that they're making that are very unsavory to me.
Mhm.
Like, I think that they got a big problem on their hands if Philly does not win this. I know the NFL narrative is like they want to see um, Mahomes be the first three-peat right in a row.
Mhm.
So I won't be shocked if the Chiefs win. But I think the NFL, from a fan base perspective, has a
Mhm.
big problem on their hands if the Eagles don't win it.
Yeah, I think, like you said, I think a lot of people don't understand how difficult it is to three-peat. I mean, the Aces tried to do it this last year in the WNBA, and we see it's difficult. I mean, I think this is the first time I've looked at the Chiefs and said that they're very vulnerable. There were games that they really should have lost.
Oh yeah,
It's like, so I think if Philly does what they're supposed to do and has a balanced attack and just stays in their pocket and does what they need to do, if they do what they did, playing against all the teams they played leading up, I think that they're going to put themselves in the best position. Even the last time they were in the Super Bowl, it came down to one play. So,
yep,
and that Chiefs team, I think, was a lot more talented than this one is.
yeah,
So even with DeAndre Hopkins and everybody else that they have on that squad, so I think the
yeah.
Eagles are well balanced. It's really, to me, their game to lose. Um,
Yeah, and we love our boy D Hop, but
mhm.
it's would have liked to see him in a Bills uniform instead. So,
Listen, I think, like I said, I think that if it happens, it'll be because I think Jalen and the offense doesn't play up to their strengths. But I think
right.
people have been down in Philly all year, and every year they've been punching teams in the mouth. So I think coming into this game, if people doubt them if you want to, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's a pretty lopsided score. By the time we get to halftime or by the third quarter, in
Yeah.
favor of Philly, I think.
And from my perspective, like like a lot of people are pissed off about the Chiefs. Like, there's no doubt about that. A lot of people are really pissed off about the Chiefs.
Mhm.
And like, but this is very on par for the NFL. Like,
Mhm.
the whole decade prior was all Patriots.
Patriots, yeah.
So, I mean, it's very much like it's going to be one team that dominates for a while, and then it's going to be the next team that dominates for a while. So they
Yeah.
find their poster boy and they stick to him. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean,
So
I think, like I said, I think it's going to be, I hope that for Philly's sake, if you're running it back, run it back and get it done.
yeah,
Like I said, I think that this is their time. I think this is their year to win it. So I've not doubted them since they started playing and beating teams. I'm just like, hey, I think they actually really got a chance.
I don't think you can. I don't think anybody can doubt Saquon either. Like,
Mhm. Yeah,
like
and yeah, double O. So do I agree. Like, that's not a game you want to play behind the Chiefs, because I feel like I saw it when they played the Bills. Like, there came a point where you knew Josh is like a couple plays away from just putting them away, and you
yeah,
just you give them daylight, and then it just became a game of possession where it's like, okay, we're just going to keep the ball away. We're not going to give.
you can't leave it up to a fourth quarter. You can't leave it up to a fourth
Mm-mm.
quarter.
No, I think that's a game you don't play conservatively. You play aggressively. You try to get after Mahomes, and on the offensive side of it, punish their secondary. Their secondary is not that great,
No.
So, but I think, like I said, it's going to be an interesting game. I'm definitely going to be tuned in. I don't have any running parlays on this game, but I definitely want to see Philly, pull out and get the victory. So birds for me.
Yeah, go
Fly,
Birds.
Eagles, fly.
Go Birds. I know a lot of people hate on Philly's fan base, and like this is the last matchup I think that people wanted to see, but it is what it is. I'll find out on social media at some point who won. So yeah, I'm not watching it this year, and I'm catching the halftime show on YouTube. So that's it.
Hey, listen, I think it'll be cool, like you said, but that'll be something else to talk about next week when we're all back and see how we feel about it, for sure.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Well, we appreciate you tuning in, and hope that we get to see everybody next Wednesday.
Mhm.
Great hanging out with you guys, and we'll talk soon. And a lot of good hats to show off next week. I'm really excited about next week's pack too.
Yes, sir.
Very clean, very simple, but also elevated. That's where I'm going to leave it. So, all right, y'all. We'll see you. Peace.
Later. Whew.